When you think of power, wealth, and influence in Nigeria, one ethnic group that constantly rises to the top is the Igbos. From sprawling estates in Lagos and Abuja to multi-million-dollar conglomerates that span across transportation, real estate, tech, and manufacturing, Igbo billionaires continue to redefine success on the African continent. Today on Ebonyi People TV, we unveil the top 10 Igbo billionaires you did not know were this rich. Trust us, number 3 will shock you. The narrative often revolves around a few popular names in the Nigerian business space, but the truth is that Igbos are among the most business-savvy and industrious ethnic groups in Africa. Their resilience, entrepreneurial spirit, and global outlook have helped them build wealth quietly, yet very powerfully. So, who are these low-key but extremely wealthy Igbo billionaires you probably have not heard about? Let's dive in. When you talk about the cement industry in Nigeria and you don't mention Cletus Ibeto, you have left out a cornerstone. Born in Nnewi, Anambra State, a town often dubbed the Japan of Africa due to its industrial success, Cletus built the Ibeto Group, which spans automotive spare parts, cement manufacturing, oil and gas, and hospitality. The Igbo billionaire's journey started from the motor spare parts business. He rose from being an apprentice to owning one of the largest conglomerates in the country. Today, the Ibeto Group is a symbol of Igbo excellence and industrial resilience. At number 2, we have Dr. Samuel Onishi with a net worth of $200 million. If you've ever taken a Peace Mass Transit bus, then you've experienced part of the empire built by Dr. Samuel Onishi. This Igbo billionaire is a quiet force whose wealth cuts across transportation, education, and investment. Dr. Onishi is the founder of Peace Mass Transit, a company with over 2,000 vehicles and terminals all over Nigeria. But that's not all. He also founded Maduka University, an ambitious higher institution focused on practical and global education. From humble beginnings to building a transportation empire and now shaping Nigeria's educational future, Dr. Onishi embodies the spirit of the Igbos: resilience, hard work, and impact. At number 3 is Alex Otti with a net worth of over $100 million. You might know him as the governor of Abia State, but Alex Otti is also a seasoned banker and one of the most strategic financial minds the Igbos have produced. Before venturing into politics, Alex Otti served as the MD/CEO of Diamond Bank, where he led revolutionary reforms that elevated the bank's profile nationwide. His wealth comes not just from banking, but also from multiple investments in agriculture, finance, and real estate. With an estimated net worth of over $100 million, Alex Otti is a perfect example of an Igbo billionaire who combines intellect, service, and business. Moving on to the 4th spot is Innocent Ifediaso Chukuma. You cannot discuss wealth in Igbo land without mentioning the man behind Nigeria's first indigenous automobile brand, Innoson Motors. Innocent Chukuma, who hails from Nnewi in Anambra State, is the CEO of Innoson Vehicle Manufacturing, IVM. This visionary Igbo billionaire started off in the motorcycle parts business before expanding into full automobile production. Today, IVM produces cars, buses, and trucks used by the Nigerian military, police, and commercial businesses. He's not just wealthy, he's changing Nigeria's industrial future. Cosmas Maduka is the 5th spot on our list. From selling motorcycle spare parts on the streets of Lagos to owning Koschari's Group, Cosmas Maduka's story is the true embodiment of the Igbo billionaire dream. Koschari's Group is also into automobile sales. He holds the BMW, Ford, and Rolls-Royce dealership in Nigeria, agriculture, tech, and medical equipment. Cosmos' net worth is estimated at $800 million, and his life story has inspired documentaries and business books alike. Tony Elumelu, with a net worth of $700 million. While many may know him as the face of UBA Bank and the Tony Elumelu Foundation, few know that Tony Elumelu is Igbo, born to parents from Onitsha in Delta State. The celebrated banker and investor is worth over $700 million. His investments cut across finance, energy, hospitality, and philanthropy. Tony Elumelu's name is synonymous with Afro-capitalism, a belief in empowering African entrepreneurs entrepreneurs to create wealth. Through his foundation, he has mentored thousands of young Africans in business. This is what modern Igbo leadership looks like: wealth with impact. At number 7, we have Senator Ike Ekweremadu, a name that rings a bell in both politics and law. Ike Ekweremadu is another powerful Igbo billionaire whose wealth spans multiple sectors, from politics to real estate to legal consultancy, with a career that saw him serve as Deputy Senate President for over a decade. Ike also holds extensive real estate investments in Abuja, London, and the US. Despite controversies, his business and political legacy remains strong. His estimated net worth sits at around $210 million US. At number 8 is Emeka Offor, who hails from Anambra State. He's a businessman and philanthropist whose reach stretches into oil and gas, construction, and telecommunications. He is the founder of the Chrome Group, a conglomerate with interest in oil services, power, insurance, and logistics. Offor is not only an Igbo billionaire, but also a philanthropist. His foundation has funded health initiatives, education scholarships, and community development across the Southeast and beyond. At number 9 is Rochas Okorocha, former governor of Imo State. He is more than just a politician. He's a seasoned businessman and philanthropist. He made his fortune from real estate, education, and construction long before entering politics. Through his Rochas Foundation, he has educated thousands of underprivileged students across Nigeria.
Hi, my name is Abigail Bassi and I'm a student of Rochas Foundation. Years ago, I never thought I would ever go to school. Major reason, my parents couldn't afford it at all. Fast forward to now, I am in SS2, well, technically SS3. Here's the gist. Every child deserves education. In fact, it is every child's right. That's why I come bearing great news. Rochas Foundation will soon be conducting her common entrance examination. So if you are a child within the age range of 9 to 11, an orphan, a less privileged, or raised by single parents and can't afford to go to school, worry no more. Rochas Foundation got you.
This Igbo billionaire's wealth is not just in material assets, but in the lives he has touched. His estimated net worth stands at an eye-popping $1.4 billion US. The last but not the least is Allen Ifechukwu Onyema, founder and chairman of Air Peace. Allen Onyema is Nigeria's aviation hero. Born in Anambra State, this Igbo billionaire built an airline that now serves both domestic and international routes. What made Allen a national hero was when he deployed his Air Peace aircraft to rescue stranded Nigerians in South Africa during xenophobic attacks, free of charge. His businesses also include real estate and humanitarian work, with an estimated net worth of $500 million US. Allen represents the compassion and intelligence the Igbos bring to business. From the dusty streets of Nnewi to the political chambers of Abuja, and from transportation empires to billion-dollar conglomerates, Igbo billionaires are shaping Nigeria's economic narrative. These are not just men of wealth, but men of vision, using their influence to educate, employ, and empower generations. As Igbos, we are reminded that success is not about where you come from, but where your ambition can take you. The stories of these men prove that despite the odds, dreams can thrive, businesses can grow, and impact can echo for decades. Don't forget to share this video, drop your comments below, and tell us which of these Igbo billionaires inspire you the most. Stay tuned to Ebonyi People TV, where we spotlight the excellence, the power, and the stories of the Igbos.